Okay, hello, my name is Vicente Conticuto. I'm doing TeslaCrypt as my presentation topic for security course. My student ID is 51554 600. Um, so TeslaCrypt's a ransomware, and this is the demo I'm going to be running today. I'm going to be running TeslaCrypt on a victim Windows virtual machine I have here, and we're going to be doing some analysis on it in our Ubuntu virtual machine. So they're both running on a program called VirtualBox right now, which allows you to host virtual machines for various OSs. Our Ubuntu virtual machine is our analysis machine. So we have a program called inetsim on it, which is actually creating and monitoring the network that all of these virtual machines are attached to. So they're all running on a separate network right now. Yeah, Ubuntu is taking a while to load up. So if I click here on network, you can see it's an internal network. So right now they are not connected to the internet. They were at the start. I've changed that so that I could install stuff, and then once that was done, I separated everything so that there's no risk of my host machine getting damaged at all. So we're going to sign in here and then make sure that inetsim is running, because that's the important part. So it's going to be analyzing the internet traffic from the victim machine, which will show us some interesting stuff. So let's open up a terminal and make sure it's running. Okay, yeah, it's already running. So now we're going to open up our victim Windows machines. I already tried it on this one, so I have a clone here now that I know it works, so I can demonstrate. Pardon me. I don't know if I mentioned, but I got the ransomware from here, from a GitHub repository that's very helpfully hosting a list, a very extensive list. You have CryptoLocker here, for example, of malware. It was extremely difficult to find a copy of TeslaCrypt, to my surprise, actually. So this is where I got it from after a while of searching. I've moved it to the Windows machine via shared folders. I put it in the original Windows machine before I had cloned it, and put the zipped TeslaCrypt malware in there. Then I opened up the virtual machine, copied it into a folder in the virtual machine, and then I ceased folder sharing, so that again there's no risk that I compromise my host OS here. Something else I could have done if I had more time was to inject the file straight away using inetsim, because there's an option to do that. So if we go here, documents, we have the malware here, and I've disabled the where is it? Well, Windows was making a lot of complaints before, because to get this stuff working, I had to make sure that Windows Defender was not awake, which was quite scary. But so if I run this here, in a few seconds, the encryption will finish. And now if we go into pictures, sample pictures, we can see that all of the initial sample pictures that are on the Windows machines have been encrypted with a .ecc encryption, which is standard for this version of TeslaCrypt. It depends on the versions of TeslaCrypt you're using. So now the interesting part, if we go back to Ubuntu Labs and we search the analysis folder that we've made here. Oh, here. This is the config file for iNetSim. So you input all of the information you want here. So I've scrolled way too down. So we have our addresses that we've created to create the dummy network that's being monitored. So should be here. In the report, you can see we have various requests here, each to websites which are presumably connections attempted by the by TeslaCrypt to connect to this command and control server, the CNC server, to get the user to pay money. But obviously these links are all dead. The CNC server is no longer operational because TeslaCrypt is no longer operational. Okay.